Yes.
You no longer have the right to have a bad customer service experience, walk out, complain about it, and never go back to the establishment again. You need to seek out that proprietor, explain to them the problem that you had, and give them the opportunity to correct it.
Okay, building community means turning around and giving that merchant another chance, as well as explaining the problem you had. I think that's pretty small town, isn't it, to be upfront with when you have problems. Who else has a way of building community? Right here in the middle.
Party together.
Party together. Celebrate was one of mine on the list. I tell you, Woodward, Oklahoma has a Lesser Prairie Chicken Festival. Hey, I'm telling you, we will find any excuse to celebrate. We really will. Luling, Texas has a watermelon thump. I mean, because you thump them to see if they're new. So it's the watermelon thump. I'm telling you, party together, celebrate. You can do that online too, right? Yes.
I'm a volunteer coordinator at the Atka Food Bank, and I found one of the fastest ways that I got involved in my community is coming together to fight a local problem, a cause. I fell in love with my local community before I was a volunteer coordinator. I was a very private person. I just wanted to leave and go to the big city and never come back. And now I want to be involved because I've gotten to know my community so much, and it has a very beautiful face.
Oh, that's a great story. Thank you very much. Getting involved in a problem, finding out that you make a real difference in a small town, and getting to know people builds a lot of community. Who else has some ideas? How do we build community? Right there.
Look for ways to collaborate.
Look for ways to collaborate. Excellent. You bet. When we connect up, that's where we get some of our best ideas. Who was it that was talking about? It was from the farmers market. Where's my farmers market lady? Oh, she had to leave. But she talked about that, didn't she? About how different businesses share the same types of customers, and if they'll cooperate, then they're able to all benefit. I think that's a great example too. One of the examples that came from online, Kenda Morrison, who is part of the 350 project, 3 local businesses, $50 a month, she said, we let people step up and lead. And I would add to that, we not only let people step up and lead, but we let them fail if necessary. I mean, if they're going to fail, it's okay, because how do we learn? We do it wrong, and then we know how to do it right the next time. That's part of learning to be a leader. That's part of being part of a project, is having the opportunity to step up and volunteer and try and sometimes fail. Not that you should set people up to fail. Okay. Some other ideas. Oh, way over here. Yay.
It seems to me that bottom line, small town people live together. That's the whole thing. They live together.
That's a good point. We live together, which includes a lot of different activities. It's food, it's participation, it's volunteering. Some other ideas? Common goals. Someone has muttered common goals. That's absolutely true. Common interests. You bet. We shop for food together. We've got one up here.
Barter with your neighbors.
Barter with your neighbors. Ooh, I'll trade you that. I can mow your lawn if you'll come help me plant these flower beds. You bet. That's good. That's really good. One of the things that I think of in small towns is when we donate or we support a cause, we don't just give money. We tend to we join the committee, right? And then we're volunteering, and then we let them use our building, or we give them something that they can use, or we donate something in kind. I'd love to see that extended online, where more people, in addition to making a donation from their corporation, actually get involved in the cause. Don't just slap a little banner on your site that says we support, but really get involved in it. What else do you guys do? I know you do things. Let's see how many we got. I'll go down my list. If you think of one, raise your hand. Wait, or did you have one over there? It was almost an idea. Go ahead, go get her. She wants to say it again. I know she does.
You said maybe someone with the knowledge or experience that could help get whatever done. Bring it all together.
So part of that is to value people's knowledge and experience, that helps build community, when you recognize that other people have knowledge and experience. Okay, we're going to scroll way down on my old presentation here. Since Greg held to the very fine tradition at 140 conferences of no PowerPoint, which I love. Don't you love that? Isn't it refreshing to have people just come up here and speak from their heart and tell you what's important rather than go, and as you can see on slide 342, I have 15 more points to make. Okay. Being friendly and responding to people, which is like introduce yourself. Eating together. Ooh, I like this one. Nobody mentioned it. Because we presume. We don't ever think about this one. Be honest. Be honest. Word gets around in a small town. Word gets around online, so you must be honest. Watching out for each other. I think that's another one that we never think about because we just do it. We watch out for each other. When we know that something good is coming, we let others in on it. When something bad is coming, like these storms in Oklahoma, all my friends and neighbors are tweeting about it right now, letting each other know and telling each other to be safe. Value your neighbors. We gave several points that feed into valuing your neighbors. Getting involved in leading, contributing. Ooh, we didn't talk about this one, and we could talk about this one for a lot more than the minute I have left, but that is kids playing together. We turn our kids out and we say, go forth and make new friends, and don't come back until sundown. I don't care if it's raining, stay out there. That was my mom. It has to completely, you have to have so much rain before you can actually go back in the house. This is my nephew, for those of you that can actually see from there. That's my nephew in downtown Alva, Oklahoma. All right, free commercial for Alva right there. Oh, I love this one. Chance encounters. Did you know that people do this in big cities? They make an opportunity to what they call manufacture a Starbucks moment, which means that I find out which Starbucks you go to and what time you go there so that I can just happen to be there at the same time. I've been wanting to talk to you. I have this great idea we should talk about. Do you have to do that in a small town? No. Do you know why? Because we just go to the post office and there they are. Okay, celebrating. We got the celebrating one. And then the last one, and this is one of my very favorites, besides the chance encounters, but another very favorite one is going downtown is often the heart of your small town. So when you go online, where is your online downtown? And what can you do to help make sure that your downtown and your community is alive and thriving? I've run out of time. I appreciate every bit of the brainstorming. I'm going to come and pick up those notes. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate everything that you do that makes your small town important. And I encourage you to continue reaching out beyond those boundaries. Don't just be a member of the state of California, but join the state of now.